So being hot and unbothered means not caring what other people think because you have your goals. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to enter your hot and unbothered era. The self-concept that I'm about to teach you is everything. It will literally manifest for you. You won't have to sit here visualizing every single thing. You won't have to be obsessed with all your affirmations. You won't have to do 3-hour meditations every day in order to stay high vibe. You will just be that person. You will just be unbothered, untriggered. You will just know that exactly what you want is coming to you all the time. The universe is conspiring for you. There's literally nothing you could do. There's nothing you could say. There's nothing you could feel that would stop you from living your best life because you're hot and you're unbothered. Stop being so desperate. I don't care if you've wanted this thing or you've wanted this person for so long. Stop acting desperate. You know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly how desperate you are and how desperate you're acting. So the first thing you need to do is stop acting like you don't already have what you want. The more you are acting desperate and are begging for this thing and settling for anything less than that because you know you would never get it, the more you're acting in that way, the farther this thing is from being in your reality. But when you stop caring, when you literally don't care whether you get it or not, that's when you're going to actually start to see different things coming into your life. But I don't want you doing this for the purpose of getting something. Because if you're doing this for the purpose of getting something, you're not going to get anything. So I really want you to focus on eliminating that desperation, on releasing that attachment to having that thing. You are not hoping or begging, you are expecting. Imagine like you ordered something online. You're not desperate for that thing because you already ordered it and it's on its way. So if someone tells you, oh no, you don't actually have it, you don't have the thing, you didn't buy that thing, are you gonna be stressed? Are you gonna cry about it? No, you're gonna say, well, I mean, I did order it, but you can say whatever you'd like. You know I'm getting it. It's on its way. I have the tracking information right here. What are you talking about? You need to operate on that same confidence. So if you are not able to act in that way, you're not ready yet. You're not ready to receive yet, and that's okay. Maybe there's more inner work you need to do, and that's okay. But for those of you that are sick of inner work and you're sick of personal growth and you just want to live your best life now, you're done with the healing journey, you're done with the revision and the trauma and the wounds and the this and the that, you're just ready to just be done with it and live your best life now, then this is the mindset that's going to help you. Because it's not dependent on you doing any affirmations or visualizations or meditation. Don't get me wrong, I love those things and they can be fun if the mood is right. But if you are trying so hard to manifest that you're forcing yourself to do all these things, you're repelling it. Just stop. You're better off just taking on this identity than you are continuing to manifest and continuing to put in effort. The second way that you're becoming hot and unbothered is by having actual goals. Not only do you want things, but you're actually committed to it. There is nothing that's going to happen in the external reality that's going to distract you from your goal. There's no man that's going to come into your life and distract you from your business. There's no client that's going to come into your business that's going to distract you from your healthy relationship. Do you understand what I'm saying? No matter where you are, you're present with what you're doing, and you have your goals, you have your priorities, and you're living by that. You're not just wanting and hoping and playing the victim to your reality. You're actively being whatever it is that you want to be. So everything is in its compartment, right? Things that have to do with your health, that has to do with your health. Things that have to do with your business, have to do with your business. Things that have to do with your relationship, have to do with your relationship. And according to your priorities, you're going to accommodate certain situations, right? But there's no one that's going to come in and just take away your goals just because they're cute, or just because they're funny and entertaining, and now you're just going to forget about all the goals you had and all the priorities you had. Being hot and unbothered is defined by having confidence. How do you have confidence? How do you have confidence in yourself? Well, you don't care what's happening. You don't care who says what. You know what you want, and you know you get to have it because you create that for yourself, period. End of story. There's no negotiation here. Having standards is just that. You have your standards. There's no negotiating it. You're completely unbothered because you have your goals, you have your vision, and no one is going to throw you off of that. That is what other people need to feel when they meet you. Feeling like you are so committed to your goals that it literally doesn't matter how cute they are, how fun they are, how interesting they are. They cannot say anything or do anything that would distract you from your purpose. Do you realize how magnetic that is? That is so attractive. It's like, have you ever heard of like reverse psychology, where if you tell somebody to do something, they won't do it, but if you tell them not to do it, then they will. It's like, I would see people using the strategy like, don't look at my profile. You know, on social media, like people have on their TikTok or something like, don't look on my profile, don't follow me, don't like this post. And then more people were liking their posts or going on their profile because people don't like being told what to do. People love, a contradiction. So if you show up and you're desperate about someone, you're so quick to sacrifice your own goals and your own passions in order to accommodate somebody else, they're automatically thinking, oh wow, she's desperate. She really wants me to like her. Guess what? I don't like her. Right? It's an automatic thing. But if you're like almost not trying for them to like you, you're just living your life and you're unbothered, you're unwavering in your manifestation and who you are, they almost think, oh wow, she doesn't care if I like her or not. I really like her. She's really cool. People like that, okay? It's human psychology. It's very basic, but that's how you need to approach life. You have your goals, and you don't care what else is going on. So think about what's important to you for yourself. Not anything attached to like some external thing. Think more about like things that you want to feel, things that you want to experience for yourself, and then create some goals around that. And start doing it. Start standing by it. And if someone says, hey, you want to go out this weekend, but you've made it a priority to exercise at 5 o'clock in the morning, then you're going to say, I'd love to hang out with you. We can do something during the day, but I have to wake up at 5 a.m. So I can't go out with you tonight at 10 o'clock at night because I need to wake up at 5 a.m. You're not going to say, oh, yes, of course I'll go out. Oh, forget waking up at 5 tomorrow. No big deal. You're not wavering in your standards because you have your goals. Now, obviously, whenever you're living your life and you have your commitments, there's going to be times where you don't do all of your habits, right? There's going to be times where you're on vacation or you want to have fun or you don't see it as compromising your goals. You are making a decision about what you want to do. That's completely different. If you decided, oh yeah, I don't really want to go to wake up 5 a.m. this weekend, I'll take a day off because I've been doing it every day and I, want to give myself a day off. Oh great, yeah, let me go out that night so I can enjoy my time and sleep in. That's you making a decision versus you thinking, oh, I really want to see them. Ooh, but I'm supposed to be waking up at 5 a.m. Oh, but I really want to hang out with them. Oh, but I told myself I was going to wake up at 5 a.m. Oh, but I don't want to be mean and say no because they invited me. What if they never invite me to anything again because I told them no this time? Do you see what I'm saying? It's completely different. You have no idea how many times in my past I have done something I didn't want to do, like I have people pleased somebody else because I felt that if I said no, they wouldn't invite me out again, or they wouldn't ask me ever again, or they wouldn't want to be my friend again. That is so irrational. That's an irrational thing to think. To think that if someone said no to me one time, that I would never talk to them again. I wouldn't do that. I'm okay if people tell me no, right? So why would I think that other people are so evil that if I tell them no, they're never going to want to be my friend again? But in that moment, I was thinking about it like I didn't have the self-worth and the confidence to think that I was allowed to take that space and say no to others. So I was constantly sacrificing my own needs and my own goals in order to please others and to look cool and to get picked, So being hot and unbothered means not caring what other people think because you have your goals. And your goals and your priorities are more important than anyone else thinking you're cool or anyone else wanting to be your friend. Now, the third way and the most powerful way that you're going to be hot and unbothered is by being able to balance out your energy. So you probably heard masculine energy, feminine energy. Neither is good, neither is bad. They are both there. They are both different degrees of the same thing. So it's like saying hot and cold. They're not different things. They're just different degrees of temperature. So for example, if I have my temperature set to 65 degrees Fahrenheit, it's going to be pretty chilly. It's going to be pretty chilly, right? But if I turn it up 30 degrees to 95 degrees Fahrenheit, I'm going to be sweating. It's going to be really hot. Isn't it the same thing though? It's temperature. It's the same measurement, but it's just a little bit higher or a little bit lower. So it's the same thing for masculine and feminine energy. It's different degrees of the same kind of energy that you're just kind of figuring out at what temperature do you want to be at. So the thing that will make you the most hot is being able to switch your energy up whenever you need to. Being able to create contrast. So being able to sort of change your energy for the situation and be able to kind of create that allure when you're with other people, that's going to make you extremely hot. So it's not like you're copying them, but you're completing whatever it is that they're putting out. That makes people feel very seen, very heard, very comfortable, and it will actually make you feel better as well because there's a flow in the conversation. So if you're able to show up into a room and sort of complement whatever the energy is going on, that's going to make you very magnetic. It's going to make you look very unbothered. You want to be this because this will change how you feel and how you show up. This is not something to do just so you can get some sort of reaction from others, because that goes against the whole basis of being hot and unbothered. If you're very bothered and you're very concerned with what everybody thinks and you're very concerned with getting some outcome, you can't step into the energy of being hot and unbothered. It goes against each other. It's like trying to be feminine while trying to be masculine. It's trying to be hot while trying to be cold. How is that possible? It's the two opposite things. You can't happen.